Blackfalds Bulldogs able to get a 7-4 victory on this Wednesday night over the Canmore Eagles. They're on the road this weekend. Head coach Doug Quinn joins me post-game. Doug, a little bit of a back-and-forth game. Canmore at one point managed to cut the lead down to 4-3, but it was Blackfalds that managed to extend the lead to 6-4, 7-4. Really control the game, especially in that third period. Canmore not really allowed much of a road back into that game. So how happy were you with, once your team really got that lead, how well they protected it and kept out those grade A scoring chances?
Overall, I was happy with the effort. Obviously, we didn't have a great game in Drayton. But today I thought, I guess I was looking for an effort and a commitment. We struggled a little bit on some of the specialty situations. I think 4-4, we got scored on twice. Gave up a shorthanded goal too. So, those are things that we need to work on and get better. But the biggest thing, I was just looking for an effort and a commitment to the game, and I thought we had that.
So, with changes to that forward core, that meant changes to the lines, and one of the players that's benefited from that, in my opinion, is Jaden Jolly. He's been getting on the scoreboard a little bit more. Points are coming for him after he dried up a little bit. So how well can you say your return he's been playing, number 12?
Well, Jaden's been playing a little bit of catch-up all year. He broke his job, and just before we started camp, I think he lost about 15 or 20 pounds. So he's just starting to get his strength and his conditioning back. But he's kind of done everything that we wanted him to. Like, he's kind of bounced around in different lines. We've had him on the wing, we've had him at center, but he's a third-year guy. He's one of our leaders, and he's really starting to feel it here lately. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens here the next little bit.
So second big northern road trip of the season, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday game's an afternoon one at 2 o'clock in Grand Prairie. So how focused does your team need to be in both games on both days to get 2 wins?
Well, when you get on the road, Whitecourt's a tough place to play, and then Grand Prairie is a tough place. We won our last game, but obviously we didn't play our best, but we found a way. So yeah, I think it's another opportunity for us to build off today, and hopefully we, just play just a little bit better defensively in those games coming up this weekend.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Doug. More post-game reaction. Blackfalds beats Canmore 7-4. First star of the game was Layne Loomer. Layne, on the score sheet, you get 4 assists, but really the impact on the ice was so much more than that. On that penalty kill on the forecheck, I lost count of how many times you stole the puck off the defenseman. Your motor was always going. How important was that for your team today to keep the effort going? Because Canmore, every time you thought you had them, they managed to score, get back into the game.
Yeah, we just took a lot more penalties than we planned to. Definitely a few that we had to battle back and kill off for sure, but we were able to do that and stick with it, so it was great.
The power play struck just once, but it was your play in that slot area. You, Eddie Moskowitz, and Brendan Ross are looking really good as those 3 players. Tanner Willick behind you, Jaden Jolly in front of the net. How good are you feeling on the man advantage?
Oh, definitely very confident always, just with the man advantage and being out there with those guys that can make plays. It's great, a lot of fun.
So upper body injury kept you out at the beginning of the season, but every single game you've played, you've gotten better and better. Layne, obviously, all that the fans see is you on the ice, but how important is your off-ice conditioning to you? Because you put in a lot of work, and it's really showing.
I think it definitely helps a lot, especially out there in the third period. A lot of an advantage, so it's good.
9 power play attempts. That's how many Canmore got. You guys were able to kill 8. The only power play goal they got was kind of on a broken play. Player came out of the box and they struck on the 12-second one. So every time the Eagles were set up in the offensive zone, your PK stood strong. You were a big part of that, but Brendan Ross, Demetriadis, Hunter Brown, everybody worked together to really, really strengthen that penalty kill. Big night for it. How good did that feel when you were killing off those man advantages for Canmore?
It was really good just to kill them off and just be confident out there to not let them score on the advantage. So hopefully that keeps rolling into the weekend.
Thanks, Layne.